The second half on Thursday Night Basketball, ladies and gentlemen. We are back and better than ever. The Rudy Fernandez lookalikes has it in three-point territory on the left side to number 42. To the Tony Parker lookalike, who fakes like he's going to shoot three, but decides to pass it to number 42 instead, way out of three-point territory like he seems to like it. To the Rudy Fernandez lookalike, over to the Tony Parker lookalike on the baseline. And it's a three-pointer, it looks like, 21-17 in favor of Team Blue. It's going to be a good second half here on Thursday Night Basketball. Noel Trout to Todd Trout inside the lane, out to Kevin Coleman, wide open for three. It's no good. And Rudy Fernandez's lookalike gets the rebound and dribbles it up himself to the Tony Parker lookalike on the baseline. 15-foot jumper is no good. And the rebound is to Noel Trout, over to, looks like Kevin Coleman. Todd Trout is calling it a three-point territory. He had the shot, gives it to BJ at the baseline. 16-foot jumper is no good. And the Rudy Fernandez lookalike gets the rebound again. The Rudy Fernandez lookalike in the front court to the Tony Parker lookalike. It's a bad pass. Kevin Coleman picks it off. Nice play. And he's in the front court, slowly but surely, methodically dribbling it to Carl Valente on the baseline. He penetrates. He lays it up. It's no good. And the rebound is off to Team White. Number 42 in the front court holds it up. He gives it over to the Rudy Fernandez lookalike. Had a wide open shot. Decided not to shoot it. Made it a more difficult shot for himself, but he got fouled by BJ. He's going to the free throw line for two shots. And let's just see if the free throw shooting in the second half. Sorry.
Shooter!
Number 13 puts up a three-pointer. It's no good. He gets a rebound. He lays it up and in. And he's going back to the free throw line. The free throw is good. It's 21-21. It's a 7-0 run by Team White since halftime. And here comes Noel Trout, holds it up in three-point territory, over to Kevin Coleman, also in three-point territory. Dribbles around the screen to BJ, over to Todd Trout, who's practically triple team. Out to Kevin Coleman, who's wide open from 16. It's no good. And the ball is out of bounds, and it's going to Team White. Number 2 to number 42. Same number as James Worthy, a legend of the Los Angeles Lakers, dribbles it up to the front court. And he passes over to Tony Parker lookalike and puts it up, and it's blocked by BJ. Nice hustle by him. I'm sorry, that was number 15 who put it up. There's a Tony Parker lookalike that we all know and love. To number 2, the Keith Van Horn lookalike. Back to the Tony Parker lookalike, puts it up from 3. It's no good. And Carl Valente with the rebound. He's fouled, and we're going to the other side. Number 2 with the foul. And Team Blue has it. Noel Trout brings it up. Noel Trout in the front court, passes to the left side to BJ. Back to Noel Trout. Quick pass inside to Todd Trout. Back out to BJ. Wide open for 3. It's no good. Kevin Coleman picks up the air ball. And it's a turnover. It's going the other way to no more threes. Number 15 over to number 11, the Tony Parker lookalike. He's in the front court. Number 15 picks it off.
Stay home, Todd, stay home.
And back out to number 2, shoots a three-pointer like he's Keith Van Horn, and he actually makes it. It's 24-21. It's a 10-0 run for Team White. They've taken the lead, and Team Blue's got to get it going here offensively. Noel Trout in the front court. Over to Kevin Coleman inside the paint, lays it up. It's no good, but he's going to free throw line for 2 shots.
One more, BJ. BJ, are you left or right? I was up top. We were switching.
BJ is out. Brian Ryder comes in for him as Coleman shoots another free throw. The second free throw is good, and the run is broken at 10-0, and it's 24-22 in favor of Team White. 15:02 left to go in the second half. We got a good one, ladies and gentlemen, on Thursday Night Basketball. The Rudy Fernandez lookalike has it in three-point territory to the Tony Parker lookalike. Back to the Rudy Fernandez lookalike. Puts it up from three. It's no good. It's tipped out. Number 13 gets the offensive rebound. It's tipped out again off a missed shot. Number 11, the Tony Parker lookalike with the rebound. Noel Trout finally gets it for Team Blue to Kevin Coleman on the baseline, who fumbles it. Tries to pass it to Ryder. It's a turnover. Rudy Fernandez lookalike picks it up. And it's out of bounds, and it's going to Team White, who pass it in on the sideline in the back court. To the Tony Parker lookalike. Bounce pass over to the Rudy Fernandez lookalike. To number 7 on the baseline. 16-foot jumper is no good. Todd Trout with the rebound to Noel Trout, his brother. Over to Kevin Coleman in the front court. He goes around the screen by Noel Trout. He tries to pass it inside to Ryder. It's picked off. Long pass ahead to number 15, who tries to lay it up. It's no good, but he's going to the free throw line for 2. Foul on Kevin Coleman. The first free throw was good. The second free throw is no good. And Todd Trout has a hard time handling the rebound. Team White will retain. That's a big play in this game. The Tony Parker lookalike shoots a three-pointer from the baseline off an inbounds pass. It's no good. Rudy Fernandez's lookalike gets the loose ball, puts it up, and it looks like he's going to the free throw line for 2 shots, but let's see what the referee calls. Yes, he's going to the free throw line for 2 shots. The first one is off, but he's got one more. The second one is no good. Rebound to Brian Ryder. It's a foul going over the back on number 15. Ball's going the other way. Team White is forged ahead. Let's see what Team Blue can do about it. Front court, it's a foul on number 15. A little too aggressive against that pass. He fouled Kevin Coleman, and the ball is out of bounds on the sideline. Kevin Coleman impounds to Noel Trout, who quickly passes it to Todd Trout, three-point territory, who holds it up. He's looking inside, but he gives it to Noel Trout, who's outside. Noel Trout goes to his left to Brian Ryder in three-point territory. Over to Todd Trout. Back to Brian Ryder for 3, his favorite spot. It's no good. And the rebound is off to number 15, who rushes it up the other way. He's got a lane. He lays it up. It's no good. Rebound to Chuck. Chuck to Noel Trout, who dribbles it up. He's got all 5 guys with him. He's inside the lane. He puts it up. It's no good, but he's going to the free throw line for 2 shots. Egad. The first free throw by Trout is good, and it's a 2-point game, 25-23, in favor of no more threes. The second free throw is also good, and it's now a 1-point game, 25-24. Let's see if Team Blue can hold Team White and get the rebound. Tony Parker's lookalike has it to Rudy Fernandez's lookalike, left side of the floor, 3-point territory against Chuck. Back to Tony Parker's lookalike, over to number 7. It's partially blocked. Kevin Coleman gets a pass from Brian Ryder. It's no good. He lays it up, but it missed. And Chuck with the rebound. Bang, bang play there. Kevin Coleman missed a shot, but it was picked up by Chuck. Number 11, the Tony Parker lookalikes back in the front court, and it's knocked out of bounds, nearly out of the gym, actually, as the referee goes and gets it and gives it to number 2, who will inbound it to the Tony Parker lookalike. He's in the front court. He gives it over to number 42, 3-point territory, who gets inside the lane. It's no good. I'm sorry, that was number 6. He shoots it from 10. It was no good. Number 7 gets the rebound and manages to lay it up and in. Nice play. Here comes Noel Trout, 3-point territory, going to his right and then his left to Todd Trout, who manages to get around number 13 for a second. It's a kick ball out of bounds to Team Blue. Noel Trout passes it over to Kevin Coleman, who sees a lane. It's fumbled, and it's stolen and picked up by number 6, who's in the front court, gets to the basket, but he fumbles it out of bounds, and it's going the other way. Todd Trout goes out. Carl Valente is now in. Great offensive rebounder and three-point shooter. It's inbounded to number 7, top of the key, at three-point territory against Kevin Coleman. He goes to his right, gets inside the lane, lays it up. It's an air ball, and it's picked up by Valente. It was nearly stolen as it was passed to Kevin Coleman, but Coleman, aware, manages to hold on to the ball to Noel Trout. Noel Trout has a pass to Kevin Coleman. Is picked up by Rudy Fernandez's lookalike, and he lays it up and in. And it's 29-26 in favor of Team White. We got a good one, ladies and gentlemen. It's 9:13 to go, and it's a three-point game. Carl Valente in the front court on the right side three-point line over to Brian Ryder, who lays it up. It's short. Carl Valente gets it. He can't quite get it in. Gets another rebound attempt, and it's knocked out of bounds. Team Blue has got to be able to capitalize when they get that close to the basket, but they weren't able to this time. Let's see if they can do it next time. To Rudy Fernandez's lookalike to number 6, three-point territory. It's a three-pointer. It's no good, and it's a board for Noel Trout. Noel Trout to Kevin Coleman. Kevin Coleman on the left side of the floor. He goes to the middle around the screen from Noel Trout to Brian Ryder for 3. No good. It's a battle for the rebound, and it's knocked out of bounds by number 6. Team Blue will retain. God bless you. Nice inbound pass to Chuck, and he lays it up and in. That's a very good play, and it's now again a one-point game. Let's see if Team Blue can hold them. Tony Parker's lookalike in the front court against Coleman. Gets a screen from number 7 to Rudy Fernandez's lookalike. Bounce pass over to number 6 on the baseline. Looks like it's going to be double teamed by Chuck, but Chuck goes back to his man, Rudy Fernandez's lookalike. He's in three-point territory. They're moving slow on offense. The Keith Van Horn lookalike puts it up for 3. It's no good. But the offensive rebound comes to number 6, who just kind of snuck in there, and he's going to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Rebound.
Valente with the rebound. Valente gets it into Chuck. Chuck was at the basket. He managed to miss. Over to number 11. Number 11 at the baseline, and he looks like he traveled. No, he managed to call a timeout before traveling could be called, and that's a very headsy play by number 11. This is Thursday Night Basketball from Long Beach, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.